Good morning, friends. We are having a really slow and nice morning. They have a really lovely buffet breakfast here with the amazing chef who makes pancakes, and he told us that we are probably the first guests from New Zealand here. Nice. Okay, bon appetit to us and see you soon. Dhigali definitely scores the first place in cappuccino size. Look everyone, that's how I love my cappuccino. We are now going to have a tour around the island with Melissa, marketing manager of Dhigali. Dhigali in local language means long light, and I love how they support this name in all their architecture. Everything is so light, white, bright. It really suits this place a lot. Look at that. Here is what happens when you try to make a perfect photo. Sometimes you have to go underneath the sofa. Did you find it?
Yes!
Guys, guess what? We've been upgraded to a lagoon villa with a pool, which is amazing because we never had a pool during the entire trip, and I'm thrilled to try anything like that. Look! We have a swimming pool and an ocean all together, and also the sunset is right there, so we don't have to go anywhere now. We'll probably become even more lazy. But anyway, isn't it like a dream? We want to take a glass boat for two. We always wanted to try something like that, and finally we noticed that they have two boats like that, so we are going to rent one. It was fabulous. Unfortunately, you don't see the fishes that clear through this glass bottom as I expected, but you still see them. And we saw a stingray. It was like that close from our boat. I'm super excited as a kid now because I'm just happy that we tried something new. In case you want to try something like that, here in Dhigali, it costs $43 to rent this glass bottom boat for 1 hour, which is pretty enough to have a look at all the fishes and just to enjoy your time in a boat. It is a local school behind my back, and it probably is bigger than mine. It's so big, yeah, really impressive. And what's interesting, it's a public holiday today, but you can see that there are lots of kids inside because it's nearly an exams time and they are probably getting ready and studying and everything. So what's interesting is that all kids at school, they study English, like really a lot, and at the end of their studies they have to pass Cambridge exams. So basically all ex-students and Maldives, they can speak a really proper, good English language. Guys, can you believe it? This mosque is 300 years old. But what's more fascinating is that they didn't use any concrete or cement to build it. It is made entirely of corals. Obviously now it's forbidden to build houses out of corals, but it used to be a traditional practice, and this one is one of the rare things that still remain built out of coral. Look at that, it's just a small cafe by the beach, and what do they have here? They have power sockets for any type of electronic device. I mean, you do not always find that in a hotel room.
So this is the fish samosa, quite nice. So there is some fish, spices, I guess onion, really great.
We had a really fun time on a tour. We learned a lot of new facts and we had a really cool lunch there, but the best part was when we were getting back and it was a sunset already, and the guys who made this tour for us, the 4 local guys who work here, they asked the captain of the boat to turn the boat so that we had a perfect angle to the sunset, and they started to take pictures of us on this camera, and the pictures are really nice. It was lots of fun, and though the island, the local island, is really close to the Dhigali resort, it's like 5 minutes on a boat maybe. We had an amazing 5 minutes because we all went up the boat and we stayed on this like a sun deck, but it's just the roof of the boat, all together having fun, making jokes. Amazing time. This one day was like an entire week. In the morning we had a tour around the island. We swam on a glass bottom boat, we had a tour to the local island, and don't forget that we also changed the room. Unexpectedly we were upgraded to a new room. So yeah, full of emotions and new experiences, and we are absolutely exhausted, but in a good way. But yeah, we're happily exhausted, if there is such an expression. So I think it's time to end this vlog. Our daily vlogs from Maldives are not going anywhere. We'll see each other tomorrow. Bye bye!